So 3 space.
No. Hey everybody, welcome back to the new Aubrey Scott Productions, in which we're getting underway with an all-new run here of Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis. And I hope I get to start a new run. And I got away with that. We have Scott and Yvonne facing me today. Let's play Jeopardy. Here are the categories.
Here are the categories.
World leaders, mammals, American Revolution, namesake, numbers in song, and finally, celebrity sayings. Alright, we're ready to go. American Revolution 100. Washington's army faced smallpox as well as winter's cold at this Pennsylvania campsite. What is Valley Forge?
You are correct.
I'll take American Revolution for 200. George III's German mercenaries, some of whom came from Hesse. Scott. Doesn't know.
Right.
Beakaroopa. Ow. Let's see if Yvonne knows this any better than I do. Oh, the Hessians.
You are correct.
So Yvonne gets that one and she takes the lead for now. World leaders 100. Haile Selassie, a prince of the Amhara nobility, led this African nation for 44 years. What is Ethiopia?
You are correct.
World leaders 200. Olof Palme, Prime Minister of this country, was murdered in 1986. What is Sweden?
You are correct.
World leaders for 300. The Earl of Beaconsfield, he was Prime Minister under Queen Victoria. Who is Benjamin Disraeli?
You are correct.
World leaders for 400. Daily double. Okay. I have 700. Let's go ahead and bet it all. Let's go Bafoo. At age 73, he became West Germany's first chancellor and served 14 years. I'm going to say who was Konrad Adenauer.
You are correct.
Yeah, I got it. 1,400, world leaders 500. In 1974, he addressed the UN General Assembly with a gun in his belt. Scott. He doesn't know.
Coin.
Scott, the object of being on Jeopardy is to try to give the right answer, not the wrong answer. Let's see if Yvonne knows this. She does. It's Yasser Arafat. No, Arafat. Yasser Arafat.
You are correct.
Yerp. Next clue. American Revolution 300. He was a colonel and aide to Washington, then became the first Treasury Secretary. Who was Alexander Hamilton?
You are correct.
The American Revolution for 400. King George called this ambassador to France the most dangerous man in the colonies. Scott. It is Benjamin Franklin.
You are
For the
correct.
first time this game, Scott actually gives a right answer. Alright, Celebrity Sayings 100. She accepted her Oscar for Best Actress shouting, "You like me, you like me." Who was Sally Field?
You are correct.
Celebrity Sayings 200. "1930 sex symbol who said, 'It's not the men in my life that count, it's the life in my men.' Who's Mae West? Which put me at $2,000 right now.
You are correct.
I'm at $2,000 right now. I'll take Celebrity Sayings for 300. The romantic idol who said, 'This king stuff is pure bull. I'm just a lucky slob from Ohio.' Who's Clark Gable?
You are correct.
Celebrity Sayings for 400. This short thespian complained, 'I was a 14-year-old boy for 30 years. Who is Mickey Rooney? Mickey Rooney.
You are correct.
Celebrity Sayings 500. Golf is a good walk spoiled, said this author of Huckleberry Finn. Who is Mark Twain? And that's going to put me at $3,200. Putting me over the $3,000 mark.
You are correct.
$3,200. American Revolution for 5. Pamphleter who coined the term Sunshine Patriot. Who is Thomas Paine?
You are correct.
Alright, good. 3,700. I'll take mammals for 100. Though closely related to rabbits, they are generally larger and have longer ears. What are hares?
You are correct.
Mammals 200. Livestock, not humans, are the most common victims of these bats who feed on blood. What are vampire bats?
You are correct.
$4,000, just like that. Mammals 300. This females of this mammal, order found mainly in Australia, have twin wombs and birth passages. The females of this mammal order, found mainly in Australia, have twin wombs and birth passages. What are marsupials? Where are your manners?
You are correct.
Mammals 400. In Pierre Boulez's Planet of the Apes, Zera and Cornelius are this type of ape. What is a chimpanzee?
You are correct.
I'll take mammals for 500. Deepest divers of all whales. This kind has been found at depths of 3,700 feet. What are sperm whales? Hi, tiger. Yeah, my cat just came in the room.
You are correct.
Namesakes 100. Stuffed toy named for President Roosevelt. What is a teddy bear?
You are correct.
Namesakes for 200. Thin down perfume was first made in this German city. What is cologne? Cologne.
You are correct.
Namesakes 300. To protest against hoop skirts, this magazine editor gave her name to women's pantaloons. Scott is out of the hole. It is Amelia Bloomer.
You are correct.
It's down to 0. There we go, or he's up to 0. Numbers in song 100. According to Bobby V, the night has this many eyes. What is 1,000?
You are correct.
Numbers in song 200. She was just this, you know what I mean? And the way she looked was way beyond compare. What is 17?
You are correct.
Alright, numbers in song 300. You came out of a dream, peaches and cream, lips like strawberry wine. You're this age. What is 16?
You are correct.
Numbers in song 400. According to Jean McDaniels, the first woman wasn't made of Adam's rib, but this much clay. What is 100 pounds?
You are correct.
And numbers in song 500. It's the girl-boy ratio in Surf City. What is 2 to 1?
You are correct.
And namesakes 400. Wild West gambling game named for the Egyptian kings on old playing cards. What is Pharaoh? I have $7,000 right now.
You are correct.
Now the last clue before we go to Double Jeopardy. Eleanor Porter, heroine whose name is synonymous with an unrealistic optimist. Who is Pollyanna?
You are correct.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I'm at 7,900, Yvonne 700, Scott no money, as we get ready to start playing.
Double Jeopardy.
We'll double the dollar values, put 2 daily doubles on the board, and 6 all new categories. Let's do this.
Here are the categories.
The Old Testament, political quotes, salad, 60s trivia, famous women, and finally, inventions. Alright, let's get this party started with famous women for 200. In 1922, she wrote Etiquette in Society, in Business, in Politics, and at Home. Who's Emily Post?
You are correct.
Famous woman, 400. 8100. An alternate delegate to the UN in 1958, she was the first black opera singer at the Met. Okay, I think I know this. I will try my luck and say, who was Hattie McDaniel?
Sorry.
She was not the one. Oops. Beakaroopa. Yvonne. Ow. It was Marian Anderson.
You are correct.
On the other hand, I have 7 times as much money as Yvonne does, so let's go on. Salad, 200. Oh, and she got one of the 2 daily doubles. And I know she's going to wager 1,000, so here's the clue. The name of this salad comes from the Dutch for cabbage salad, and she does not know that it's coleslaw.
No, the correct response.
I'm sorry, Yvonne. You fail. Inventions, 200. It is generally believed that gunpowder was invented in this country. What is China?
You are
Of
correct.
course it's China. Inventions for 400. Himself blind, he modified a military secret code to invent writing for the blind. Who is Braille?
You are correct.
Inventions for 600. Willis Carrier's 1902 invention. What is the air conditioner?
You are correct.
Woo! Inventions 800. Not surprisingly, he invented the disposable blade safety razor. Who was King Gillette?
You are correct.
Inventions for 1,000. Though his name is also associated with blades, he invented the electric shaver. Who is, Schick? That now puts me in the 5 figures at $10,700. I'm gonna go to salad for 400. Many molded salads depend on this basic ingredient to hold their shape. What's gelatin?
You are correct.
Salad for 600. And at this point I have $11,000 more than Yvonne. The German version of this popular salad contains bacon and vinegar and is often served hot. What is potato salad?
You are correct.
Alright, go ahead, Ben. Salad 800. Used to season salads, a chapon is a dry crust of bread rubbed with this. What is garlic?
See you folks tomorrow. Shave. No.
You
Yeah.
are correct.
And salad for 1,000.
As well as boom.
The salad dressing was named for a region shared by New York State and Ontario.
Yeah. Let's go to A.
What is Thousand Island?
Letters.
You are correct.
$13,500. Okay, next clue. Famous woman 600. Her book Science and Health was in its 382nd edition and her death in 1918. Who is Mary Baker Eddy?
You are correct.
Famous woman 800. $14,000 more than Yvonne at this point. CEO of Playboy Enterprises. She's no dumb bunny. Who's Chrissy Hefner? Hugh Hefner's wife. How many wives has Hugh Hefner had? Don't know? Don't want to know.
You are correct.
There we go. I'll finish out the category. She began her beauty empire behind a red door on 5th Avenue. Who is Elizabeth Arden?
You are correct.
$15,900 in cash now. Whew! I'll take Old Testament 200. As a baby, he went sailing down the Nile in a basket boat. Who is Moses? And this is going to put me over $16,000.
You are correct.
I'll take the $400 clue in that category if I may, please. Milton described him as eyeless in Gaza. Who is David?
Sorry.
Not David. Oh well. Down to
Sorry about that.
It's fine. Let's see if Scott knows this answer. Oh, Samson.
You are correct.
So Scott has a little bit of some cash right now. $400 to be exact, and we go to the next clue. Political quotes 200. He introduced himself as the man who accompanied Jacqueline Kennedy to Paris. Who is John F. Kennedy?
You are correct.
Political quotes for 400. He said, if nominated, I will not run. If elected, I will not serve. Scott. It is William Tecumseh Sherman. He's the one.
You are correct.
Scott doubles his money to $800 in cash. Alright, political quote 600. In the 1980 elections, he coined the phrase voodoo economics. Who is Ronald Reagan?
Sorry.
No, it wasn't him, so I dropped to 15,300, excuse me. But on the other hand, I have a runaway lead right now. Yvonne. Oh, George Bush. He's the one.
You are correct.
Old Testament for 600. In order to stop a storm at sea, he told the sailors to throw him overboard. Yvonne. Jonah. Uh-huh.
You are correct.
You have $1,300, Yvonne. Old Testament 800. And she found the other daily double, and I know she's going to go for 1,000. So here's the clue. Because he asked God for wisdom and not wealth, he got both.
You are correct.
It was King Solomon. 2,300 for Yvonne, and we go to the next clue. 60 trivia 200. In 68, Richard Nixon was one of many who spoke this laugh-in line. What is hit me?
Fine.
No. Oh well. Still have over $15,000 in cash right now. Scott. Ah, he doesn't know.
Fine.
Yvonne. Ah!
Fine.
She doesn't know either.
You know the correct response?
Sock it to me. Okay. Next clue. Political quotes 800. Ask the tongue vice president who said some newspapers dispose of their garbage by printing it. Who is Spiro Agnew?
You are correct.
There we go. And by political quotes 1,000. Presidential candidate who said, eggheads unite, you have nothing to lose but your yolks. Who is Adlai Stevenson?
You are correct.
$16,900 now. Alright, Old Testament for 1,000. The only two women whose names are on books of the Old Testament, who are Ruth and Esther,
You are correct.
17.9 right now. I'll take the $400 clue in the last category we have, which is 60s trivia. As his army cheered, he was named Associated Press's Athlete of the Decade. Who's Muhammad Ali?
Fine.
No, wasn't him. Dropped down to 17.5. Oh, it is Arnold Palmer.
You are correct.
Okay, 600. This futuristic cartoon show was appropriately the first series broadcast on ABC in color. What is the Jetsons?
You are correct.
800. Practice given a national plan by the Uniform Time Act of 1966. What is daylight savings?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Carol Doda was the first to dance in one of this designer's topless swimsuits. Scott got it right. It is Rudy Gernreich. So Scott has $1,600, Yvonne $2,500, and I'm in the lead with 18,900 points as we go to Final Jeopardy. The category is Odd Jobs. Where are your manners? Oh. I'm gonna go 6,100 on this clue. What a Fletcher makes. What are arrows? Yep. So Scott and Yvonne missed it, but I got it right. So I get to start a new run for this game with $25,000. That'll be my one game winnings total. Okay. And we look forward to seeing you all in that next video coming soon, everybody. Catch you later. Conrad, Adenauer.
You are correct.
Yeah, I got it. 1,400, world leaders 500. In 1974, he addressed the UN General Assembly with a gun in his belt. Scott. He doesn't know.
Sorry.
Scott, the object of being on Jeopardy is to try to give the right answer, not the wrong answer. Let's see if Yvonne knows this. She does. It's Yasser Arafat. No, Arafat. Yasser Arafat.
You are correct.
Yerp. Next clue. American Revolution 300. He was a colonel in 80. So three space.
No.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the new Aubrey Scott Productions, in which we're getting underway with an all-new run here of Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis. Olof Palme, Prime Minister of this country, was murdered in 1986. What is Sweden?
You are correct.
World leaders for 300. The Earl of Beaconsfield, he was Prime Minister under Queen Victoria. Who is Benjamin Disraeli?
You are correct.
World leaders for 400. Daily double. Okay. I have 700. Let's go ahead and bet it all. Let's go, Bafoo.
Ow!
At age 73, he became West Germany's first chancellor and served 14 years. I'm going to say who was and I hope I get to start a new run. And I got away with that.
Jeopardy.
We have Scott and Yvonne facing me today. Let's play Jeopardy. Here are the categories.
You are the category.
World leaders, mammals, American Revolution, namesake, numbers in song, and finally, celebrity sayings. Alright, we're ready to go. American Revolution 100. Washington's army faced smallpox as well as winter's cold at this Pennsylvania campsite. What is Valley Forge?
You are correct.
I'll take American Revolution for 200. George III's German mercenaries, some of whom came from Hesse. Scott. Doesn't know.
Coin.
Beaka-roopa. Ow. Let's see if Yvonne knows this any better than I do. Oh, the Hessians.
You are correct.
So Yvonne gets that one and she takes the lead for now. World Leaders 100. Haile Selassie, a prince of the Amhara nobility, led this African nation for 44 years. What is Ethiopia?
You are correct.
World Leaders 200.